It's gotta be that music. I can hardly even hear it, really, but I know it's there. I know it's there, and it starts with this. 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 And this. Yes! It's not just a terminal, that's a huge part of a huge mainframe. Like the one that's outside. Auxiliary Command Terminal. Please consult a supervisor. Chinese invasion. Access version control. Dr. Braun. Of course, that's what... That's who Betty is. He even said it. Why can't I think about anything in here? But now things are now I can read this. This. What did that bastard do in here? I've finally come to the realization that the Toucan Lagoon simulation has run its course. I'm tired of the beating sun and ceaseless pounding of the lagoon's waves upon the shore. I no longer take pleasure in watching Simpson wither away from scurvy, or hearing Newsbaum screams as he's devoured by the mako shark. I am quite simply bored. It's time to reset the simulation. Oh my god, this guy is fucked up! Slalom Chalet? Yesterday, Dithers slipped on the chalet's icy stairs, went airborne, and managed to impale herself on the wrought iron fence. It was spectacular. Is there anything more sublime than that blood-bold crimson on the fresh-fallen snow? Whoa. This is messed up. I mean, I've seen people's heads fly off after I shot them, but this is messed up. This is messed up. I've got to find... What is this thing? Who would have done this? Display current version control. Exceptions granted for pod 0001. Manual override for pods disabled. Remote access allowed. User S. Braun has privileges. Updated neural inputs to override memory access for individual users. That makes... This is... I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out of here. Revised code for authorization. User unknown granted access. User unknown granted... altered by S. Braun. Display previous version notes. New program Tranquility Lang loaded. Authorization S. Braun. All previous versions wiped. Authorization S. Braun. Tranquility Lane. That's where we are now. I don't even want to read any more of this. Chinese invasion program. What is this? Well, he knew. There are days I consider finally pulling the plug, as it were, and putting a permanent end to both this simulation and my life. That is the reason I requested installation of General Chase's Chinese invasion program, after all. By disabling the safety protocols, I have ensured that each subject in Vault 112 will physically die if their in-world in-simulation avatars are killed. Real-world death. End of simulation. The perfect failsafe. At least it would have been, if not for my own misjudgment. I knew when the simulation first went offline that the secondary safeties, those established for all Vault-Tec personnel and military personnel, would prevent my own real-world demise in the event of a failsafe execution. In the end, I would kill the subjects and save myself. I wouldn't want it any other way, or so I thought. It's true that the failsafe would scare the living hell out of every resident in Tranquility Lane and lead to their brutal deaths. But then, what about me? I have no ability to disable my own safety from within the simulation, and any other avatars I could create would be driven by the simulation's AI subroutines, not actual living, thinking human subjects. Where's the fun and torment in the machine? God, this guy's messed up. He'll be dead. I can think of nothing more unacceptable. Well, that's the only way out. Let's see what the Chinese were like before the Great War. Review documentation. Whatever. Proceed with caution. Can't do this anymore, so... Whoa. Oh god. This isn't actually... Why aren't they shooting at me? They're not even shooting at me. No women, no children? But it seems like they would have killed Billy. This is... well... good for me. Oh, hey, look, a thingy. Doorway.
What did you do? Do you realize what you've done?
I guess.
You've triggered the failsafe. Ruined everything. The subjects will die and I'll be stuck here in this hell alone.
Serves you right. I read what you wrote in there.
Everything.
It's all over. Now shut up and answer my questions, because I can remember them now.
It is not over. It is not over until I say so. Do you understand me? I
just want things to go back the way they were.
Well, you could torment everyone. I came here for my father. Now I can remember that. Now, where is he?
He's been right here the whole time. And you were too dense to figure
I'm pretty sure I was being brainwashed.
The dog, you see.
Oh, okay.
Man's best friend. But now you've taken all my friends from me.
So, he's okay?
Yes, I'm sure he's fine. No doubt when you leave the simulation, he'll be waiting for you.
But there's no one waiting for me.
Well, screw you. Oh, Chinese. Haven't heard that. Can I have your gun? That would be advantageous to me. Hey. Well, that sounded cool, but whatever. I wonder if the guys that programmed this even knew what they were saying. Well, this looks a lot more real. Glad to be out of that. Whoa.
You've saved me.
Oh,
I was
hi,
afraid
Dad.
I'd be trapped in there forever.
Wow, that worked.
It's so good to see you, but what are you doing here?
Well, I was left in the vault, and then they tried to hurt me, so I left, and I came here to find you.
Well, I'm glad you did. This certainly wasn't how I expected things to turn out. I wasn't ready for Brawn, or I might have fared better.
Good thing I showed up to save you.
It certainly is. It's nice to feel that I'm on two legs again. And thanks to Dr. Brawn, I know that Project Purity isn't lost after all.
I hope this is the real world. I mean, it could just be another layer of the simulation meant to fuck with my head. Well, we'll see. What did you learn?
I was right about Brawn. The technology he developed is unstable, even dangerous. but it can be adapted for Project Purity. I need to return to Rivet City and talk with Madison. If we can find a Gek, we can make Project Purity work.
So you're going back to Rivet City right now?
Yes. With what I've learned, Madison is sure to see that we can finally succeed where we failed so many years ago.
Wow, were
you
you
to
like
come with me.
studying there?
I'd like you to be there when we finally open the floodgates.
That sounds good. Let's head for Rivet City.
That's my girl. Let's hurry. Now that I know what we need, I want to get back to work as soon as possible.
Okay. Well, I'm going to leave you all to discover all of those nice questions that you can ask him, because I know them already.
Be careful, sweetie.
And they're not that important. Oh, hey, look, I leveled up! I'm gonna add some to big guns. And some to barter. And, I'll leave energy weapons like it is. And science 51. And some more to small guns. And speech. And wow, man, I haven't played this in a little while, so I'm not used to how many skill points you get. But lockpick and science some more, and put one in explosives. And okay, and what to do here? You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do Child at Heart here. Unless is there something really cool that I can do here? Oh yeah, Mysterious Stranger. No, I'm not gonna get that. I'm gonna get Finesse. I'm gonna get Finesse because I use laser guns, and critical hits are the best with those. And next level up, I'm gonna get Child at Heart, because before too long, I'm going to be on to a part where that makes life a whole lot easier and more interesting.